After a few weeks here of being at Oregon, I finally got my apartment set up, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I did my big one. I mean, I was just enjoying just the environment and everything here at Oregon, and it's just so much better than FAU. And I'm so glad I honestly made that decision to go ahead and transfer. But with all that being said, coach was texting me while I was here at the crib just chilling, saying he wanted me to go out for practice, so you already know I had to get there. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to make a big difference here in the majority of the season. We're here on week 7. We're going up against Michigan State. I'm calling for that ball, and he's going to finally ditch it out to me, and I get this crazy catch, but it don't count. So we're going here again with another catch here with one of my receivers. He's going to get that first. Then here, I'm calling for the ball once again. I end up getting that secure catch. Then here on the 1st and 10, I'm calling for that ball, another first down. And then here, as you see, we're not really blowing them out right now, but he's going to go ahead and diamond out to who knows. You already know who that is. The senior wide receiver, Mr. 99. That's a touchdown. Then here on the 1st and 10, I beat my man off the press. I'm calling for that ball. You already know I'm taking this to the house. Let's get it. Another touchdown. And once again here, I'm going ahead calling for the ball again. I'm going off to the side. I'm getting that first. And as long as me getting that first, my quarterback also is going to get an achievement here, as he's got 101 completed passes this season. So congrats to him. And after that, that's going to be the end of this game. 41-13 is the score. We're still ranked number 1 in the entire country. And I mean, we definitely are. I mean, you see how we've been playing all year long. 316 yards, or 3 touchdowns, our quarterback being the player of the game. He definitely did his big one, as he's always been. And honestly, I'm just happy that I'm being a part of a team that I know for a fact we're definitely going to go into this, postseason and definitely just dominate. I mean, just dominate at the highest level at that. As you guys see, my stats only have 4 receptions for 82 yards with a touchdown. Not one of my best productive games, but I mean, I still did my part, so that's what matters. Here in practice, you already know I'm always putting in that work and making sure that I show these coaches that I should still be wide receiver number 1. As you saw last game, they still have their little targets here and there to that senior wide receiver. But I mean, he is a senior, and they just want to make sure that he gets sent off the right way. So I completely understand. But once he's gone, I'm letting you know, I'm definitely going to take the reins here at this school. Here we're taking on Michigan, and I'm going to go ahead and get this first dot here off to the side of the corner. Then here on the 2nd and 7, go ahead and get that first right there. Got to get off me, man. Then here on the 2nd and 10, I'm trying to call for that ball, but he goes for who else? Number 99 to get the first touchdown of the game. Let's get it. Then here, I'm calling for the ball, and actually it goes once again straight to him. I thought it was going to be for me, but it ended up going to, once again, Mr. 99, touchdown. Then here, I'm beating my man off the press. I'm calling for that ball, but I end up securing the catch. Then here again, I'm calling for the ball, securing the catch again, getting that first. Then once again, I'm calling for the ball, and I get knocked right before I get the first down. Then here, I'm jumping in front of my man, going ahead and getting this nice catch in here. Touchdown. Stop playing with me. Then here, we're going ahead. I'm beating my man off the press. I'm calling for that ball again. I'm going for it. And you already know I'm gone. That boy cannot catch me. That's a touchdown all the way. Let's get it. And with the disrespect. Then here on this play, as you see, we beat Michigan out of this world. I'm getting another crazy catch. And as you can see, our quarterback also ends up getting 2,000 passing yards this season. Congrats to him again. Then here, once again, I'm beating my man off the press. I get that low catch and I'm gone. You already know, I'm getting to that sunlight. Once again, another touchdown. I'm not done with these team yet. Then here, once again, I'm calling for that ball. I'm calling off from the side. I'm trying to go ahead and get these boys up off me. But I get that first though. And once again, I'm back out here on the field. I'm calling for that ball. And I'm going straight to the middle. And you already know, that's a touchdown. Diving in there. Let's go. Not gonna lie, I gotta credit my quarterback. He just keeps throwing these dots. Like this one right here. We're already up crazy, but you know, I gotta keep doing my thing. That's another touchdown. I'm out here. And after that game, we blew these boys out. 52-21 is the score. I mean, Michigan had no choice. They may be number 3, but they won't be no more after this game. And we still stand number 1 in the country. And look at me being player of the game. 12 catches, 342 yards, and 5 touchdowns? Oh yeah, that's my breakout year, man. You already know. Breakout game for sure. I had to make a big old statement here against Michigan. And that I did. And all the recruits, everybody that has been watching me from FAU to now, oh yeah, they see that I got that potential for sure. And with that being said, you know I had to get Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year, and I also got National Offensive Player of the Week. Let's get it. And you guys see, I'm on the Heisman list. Now, I did the Heisman polls not knowing that I was going to find myself on the Heisman, but right now is my quarterback, so we're going to see how the rest of this year pans out. Going up against OSU, and right here, after a nice big game, I ain't gonna lie, I think the coach is not gonna really have me in this game like that, as you will see soon. And after they score a touchdown, I'm calling for the ball, but they're going out to my man, who is actually the tight end, and he's gonna go ahead and get himself a touchdown. So you already know I had to go and celebrate with my boy. Then here, once again, a slow moving game here. I'm calling for that ball, moving the chains here, getting that first. Then once again, I'm getting put in here in the fourth. I'm calling for that ball. I'm going way over here to the side. Now I would have took off for a touchdown, but I stepped out of bounds. But after that, that's going to be the end of this game. 26-14, and I didn't really do much this game, as you can see. But we still got that dub, and we're still going crazy. Quarterback player of the game again, 283 yards with 2 touchdowns. I mean, he's still been going completely dummy right now, going completely stupid. And even though I also went dummy last week, I ain't gonna lie, this week was just a little bit more of a little settle down moment, I guess you can say. They didn't want to burn me out too much, I guess. As you can see here from the stats, 3 receptions for 66 yards. Yeah, a complete downgrade from what I did. So you have found this nice little local gym not too far from my apartment, and I've been going here kind of frequent throughout the weeks of our practice and just putting in that extra work just to make sure my body, my mind, and everything else is right. And you know, I've been really enjoying it. I mean, it's been a blast here, and the employees are cool, everybody's cool who comes in here, and I'm also even getting recognized sometimes of just that one kid that did that spectacular play back when I played in Michigan. I mean, I couldn't be like more happy, and wasn't getting all of this type of stuff going on at FAU. I mean, it was a little bit of that, but not really. But I mean, even they have a nice indoor pool. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. But with all this conditioning, I got to get ready for our next game against Northwestern, and it's going to probably be something crazy. Here in week 10, we're going up against, like I said, Northwestern. And once again, I'm calling for the ball, but it ends up going to my other receiver, who ends up going ahead and taking this to the house as I try to make sure I block, and he's going to get that touchdown. Let's get it. Then here on the 1st and 10, I'm calling for that ball, converting them chains, going ahead and moving them sticks. Here on the 2nd and 2, I'm calling for that ball, going ahead and catching that, and I'm trying to get this touchdown, but old buddy catches up to me. And after that, that's the end of this game. 35-3, Northwestern had no chance against us. And I didn't really get that much playing time this game as well. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I mean, I guess so, after going crazy like that against Michigan. 324 yards and 4 touchdowns my quarterback did, and I don't know. The way the Heisman is looking and the way he keeps playing, he's probably going to have the Heisman before I even make any type of difference. And as far as me concerned, I mean, these back-to-back non-producing games like I'm having, I'm not going to move up them boards that much. As you can see here, this time I went 2 receptions for 53 yards. I mean, yeah, that ain't going to be it. Here in week 11, we're going up against USC, a game that I've highly anticipated and tried to do more of. Then here on another 1st and 10, I'm calling for that ball, getting away from my defender, getting that first. Then here on the 2nd and 8, I'm calling for the ball again, securing that catch, but it's only 30 inches. But we get that 1st and goal, I'm calling for that ball. I'm trying to get in the end zone, and somehow they land me at the 1. But they're going to go ahead and score off of that. I push off my guy. I'm calling for that ball. Finally, the quarterback sees me, and I'm taking off right now. You already know I want to make a big old impression here in this game. It's a touchdown. And then here we go. It's being a good game, but we're having the lead right now, and they dime it off once again to that right receiver. You already know. Touchdown. And once again, back out here on the field for the 2nd and 10. I'm getting that 1st and 10 right here, crossing midfield. Then once again, here we're up here. I'm calling for that ball. That's an easy touchdown. Stop playing with me. I'm out here. We're just blowing these boys out the water. I mean, look at the cuts I'm making right here, getting that nice easy touch right there. And I'm doing something great because guess what? I end up breaking my receiving career yards here. I have 5,000. Let's go. And here, I mean, we've pretty much got this game in the bag. I'm getting this extra little catch right here. And then here, in the last final moments of the game, I get another catch just for a couple more yards and just doing my thing. And that's going to be the end of this game. 48-21 is the score, and USC had no chance against us. I mean, we just been extremely dominant this entire season, and I'm loving it. 455 yards and 5 touchdowns. Yeah, that Heisman is rightfully his. I'm not going to be able to get nowhere near it. But, hey, it's all good, though, because if I'm just helping contribute our team to get these wins and to stay number 1, I mean, that's all that matters. And I'm just so happy to be a part of this team. Like, for real, for real. And here are my stats here. 10 receptions for 225 yards for 2 touchdowns. Way better performance than I had the last 2 weeks. Most definitely. And with that, I get the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. And now here, coming at the end of one of my classes, once again, just in here bored, and it's everybody on the other side just chopping around. I'm just looking at all the messages I'm getting with just my last performance, and everybody else just doing their own little thing, talking here and there or whatnot, and just doing their own thing as I'm just scrolling through. But I'm not gonna lie, as I prepare to get out and, you know, to leave, I see a little girl. I see a girl over there on the side. I'm like, hold on, she kind of bad. I ain't gonna lie. So you already know. I had to go ahead and talk to her. You know, give her my number and whatnot, and you know, just talk to her once again, just see where it goes. And she was really cool. She really kind, real genuine, and you know, she seemed kind of funny, just being all extra dramatic and whatnot. But you know, I told her I had to go ahead and make my leave because you know I'm kind of tired. I want to go home, and you know, she said she gonna hit me up tonight. So I said bet. So with all that being said, I wonder what the majority of the season is gonna look like.